I love kindergartners. They are so vibrant and exciting, and every day is new and fun. They love school. They're excited about everything. Gaining independent skills in kindergarten is huge. We're really a major step up from preschool because they're learning to do a lot of things by themselves for the first time. And as parents and teachers work together to foster that independence, it's amazing how much they grow in this year. I taught 19 years in the public school, but when I had the opportunity to come here, I knew I could really teach in a way that was best for kids. A really important part of our model is the meaningful content. And I love that our highly effective teaching model allows us to take national standards and create a really meaningful curriculum, not following a specific textbook or some curriculum, but we can actually use whatever materials and activities and projects to bring all of those together in a meaningful way. And that engages kids. That makes them excited about coming to school and learning and not doing the same thing day after day. One of my favorite projects we do in kindergarten is our forest animal project. And we really want our kids to write independently as they research and learn about the animals. And then as they read and listen to books about their animal, they become the expert. And in math, we're subitizing numbers and learning how to add and subtract, and we use animals in that way as well. We get involved with Appalachian bear rescue, so we can make that a real world problem. So the kids will be given a math problem, for instance, like Appalachian bear has 3 pens for their bear cubs. So they have 10 cubs now. And what are all the different ways they can organize those cubs into the pens? So that gives the kids a meaningful math problem to solve. And then it uses the skills they need in kindergarten and need to know in order to solve that. And it goes along with what they're learning in science about what animals need to survive. And then at the end of the project, they present that to their class. And they use technology, apps like ChatterPix, where they will upload a picture of an animal and then it's their voice telling about the animal, but the picture is talking, and they really love that. It's a lot of fun. This session, we're really enjoying our forces in motion study, and the kids are learning about their impact on how an object moves. So as we're learning about forces and motion and gravity and friction and taking all of the science and STEM standards that are in kindergarten, we're able to really bring that to life, both in the classroom, using ramps and slides and slopes. We have guest speakers coming in from Muse. We are getting ready to go on a very exciting field study this 9 weeks where we go out to a hockey rink and a soccer field indoor, and they do a lot of relays and pushes and pulls on the field, and then they copy the same relays on the ice rink so they can see the difference in friction on an object. And that's one of our favorite field studies. So the purpose of field studies is to bring those standards to life and use all of their senses to really experience that content in a meaningful way. And that's what creates lifelong learning. While I've been at Clayton-Bradley, it's been amazing to watch young children become confident in speaking in front of others. By allowing the children to do show and tell every day and have the opportunity to get on stage in front of the whole entire student body, staff, parents, families, and present a skit or lead the school in lifelong guideline pledges and promises, it builds so much confidence in these young children. And that was something I didn't see happening in the public school arena when I was there. While they're here, from preschool all the way through, they're able to have opportunities to build those confidence skills by being in front of others, sharing what they've learned, and just learning how to become natural in front of other people. And that's really powerful. When students come into kindergarten, we assess where they are, and many of our kids have had so many experiences before coming to us that we have some who are already reading. So once we evaluate exactly what their reading level is, then we put them right where they need to be. And every child has their own sight words based on where they are. And we have a basic expectation of what we need them to have by the end of K. But 80% of our kids are statistically above grade level when they leave our kindergarten. And I love that there's no ceiling on learning here. So whatever that child is ready for, we give them the next step. In math, that may look like the class is learning about adding numbers to 10, but one child who's very proficient in that skill already may begin adding 2-digit numbers, or they're given something a little above and beyond if that's where they are. For a STEM school, you'd be surprised how little screen time our kindergartners actually have. We use the iPad as a way to practice a few skills for approximately 15 minutes in the morning, and most of the time we're using it to show what they've actually learned. So the kids will take a picture of something they've done, and it's sent to the parents through the digital app. A lot of times they're using the iPad to record their voices and explain what they've learned, because that's building those speaking skills as well. And it's also a way for us to assess what they've learned. We have a common vocabulary with the Life Skills and Lifelong Guidelines, and everybody has a common focus and vision on making all of these kids responsible citizens with a common vision and mission. So the kids are expected to treat each other well. I would be thrilled if they left kindergarten with a love for school and a love for learning. I think kindergarten is really important because it sets a stage for the rest of their educational experience. And it's so critical that they have a really positive year and they gain an excitement for learning, and they see that anything is possible if they have an interest and want to pursue that.